Hey everyone, today I want to share with you a fascinating and frightening tale of a woman who managed to accidentally summon a real live Karen to her own apartment complex. In a short video posted on March 5th, TikTok user Nasia Cheyenne posted a video in which she mused the male equivalent of a Karen had to find a name that had the same ring to it as Karen did. I was under the impression we had all settled on Ken. I guess not. I guess that's still up for debate. Anyway, during the video, Nasia made a fatal mistake. You see, outlined in the deeper pages of the Necronomicon is an old ritual spell that, when performed correctly, has the power to summon one of the most powerful creatures, the most dangerous creatures, known to mankind. The ritual demands only two things. First, the caster must record themselves saying Karen 7 times. Second, the caster is required to bang on the table to awaken the spirits and call them forth. As you can see here, she did just that.
We're also quick to talk about Karen. And don't get me wrong.
Sure enough, only 2 weeks later, Nasia would encounter one of the worst Karens of the year in her very own apartment complex, in what would end up being Nasia's most viral TikTok to date, so maybe this was a happy accident. She survived, so that's good. This rare sighting was recorded almost in its entirety and is absolutely unbelievable. Nasia has since made several updates addressing questions and explaining what happened with all this and what happened after, when she took this to the office and the police were called. But first, this is the fateful encounter that would change her life forever.
Okay, but I'm trying to go.
VA, so get the.
Yeah, I'm gonna record you because this is ridiculous.
I have a dog and I'm trying to take my trash out.
Okay, and you can do that. I'm trying to go home. I just did work. Like, you don't need to swear at me because your dog. Talk to your dog.
As a neighbor, you need to walk away.
As a neighbor, no, I don't. You should be able to control your dog.
Exit the door.
And I'm literally right here.
You're being weird. You need to exit the door.
You can go now.
I mean, I have a lot going on here. You need to be normal.
You need to be normal. You literally just told me to back the up. I'm going to my home.
I have a dog.
Okay, and that's not how you speak to people. You could literally have said.
Talking me.
No. I'm gonna send this to the office because this is ridiculous. I live here.
Just to be clear here, this woman is supposed to be getting out of the elevator with the trash and the dog, but has decided that because apparently OP was too close to her while she was getting out of the elevator, that she now finds it impossible to exit, even though from where OP's camera is, we can clearly see that her path out is not remotely obstructed.
I am literally trying to go.
You can go.
Is he attacking you?
Did I say he was? You acted like he was gonna attack me. I said hi to him. He ran up on
I
me.
have 2 hands, buddy.
Okay, and 2 hands.
And a door frame.
Okay, you can get there.
To understand
yes,
that.
and you started hollering at me and screaming at me, and now I'm recording.
I got a broken foot.
Okay, that's between you and your broken foot, ma'am.
Yeah, and then the police office already knows that.
Okay, so you don't need to cuss at me. Okay, can you please go? I'm trying to go home.
So she's got a broken foot that she's walking on, and she's only got apparently 2 hands and a door frame. So that means that she needs this woman to take the stairs so she can get out of the elevator.
You want me to go with the broken foot? You dumbass. There's stairs over there.
Please hurry up. I'm literally just trying to...
You want to start? Go to the stairs.
I'm going to send this to the office because this is unacceptable. I will.
This hurts. Do you understand how much this hurts?
And you would continue going.
Woman.
Okay.
Get the stairs now.
Now, if you're counting, and I certainly was, that's the 5th card she's played in about 90 seconds. She started with the VA card, then she played the I have a dog card, then it was the I'm a woman card, then she played the broken foot card, and now she's playing the I'm a veteran card. Let's see how many more she has.
You take what floor are you on? What floor are you
don't need to know that.
I swear to God, we'll do this.
Okay.
I'm a single ass woman who provides for herself, and I would like to respect you, but you
didn't respect me as soon as you got off the elevator and told me to back.
Dude, we're not doing this.
Okay.
You already know what you did.
Didn't do anything, but I'm definitely gonna record because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, you are recording. I'm aware of that.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that I'm sending this to the office.
You can wait all night.
You're the one
I
who's...
served my country. What have you done?
All right. Well, thank you for your service, ma'am.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do this. I'll do this all night.
You're the one complaining.
Technology. Yeah. Christ, those logistics. This foot is actually fractured. I swear to God.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you, but the way you just disrespected me for no reason.
You're a piece. Like, this is not happening.
I literally was just trying to go home. I literally got off of a long shift. I'm trying to go home.
Stairs. I have a fractured foot. Common sense.
Walk up. How am I supposed to know that there's a person with a fractured foot getting on the elevator?
Exit signs all over here. Is your analysis?
All I was trying to do was get on the elevator. You told me to back up. So I'm just confused. I'm definitely bringing this to the office because this is unacceptable. I should not be being treated this way in a place that I live by someone else who lives here too. This could have went so completely different. You could have said, "Excuse me, I'm just trying to get off," and that would have been different. You told me to back the up.
Started that.
I started recording after you started screaming and yelling at me.
Before you started that, I said that.
You're talking about you have a fractured foot, but you're sitting here blocking the door.
Is the dog attacking you?
I never said he was. He's perfectly fine. He's the only calm one in the situation besides me.
I said, "Can you move out of my way?" And you started attacking me.
Are you serious? I really hope there's a camera here.
I am serious.
Oh my goodness.
That's what you're doing.
I'm glad there's stamps on this.
I already called them. I called them about it because there has been men who have been banging on my door.
So she can't get off the elevator because this woman is standing 8 feet away from her. She has a broken foot that she's leaning on. OP has terrible analysis skills because there are signs posted that inform residents that a staircase exists, and she should have known better than to try and board an elevator that a woman with a secretly broken foot she's leaning on is supposed to be getting out of. And this is all somehow linked to a series of random men that have apparently been pounding on her door day in and day out. Got that? Me neither.
That has nothing to do with me, ma'am.
I know, but I asked them for surveillance. Can you, because my door is up there. Men have been banging on my door, and I've opened it.
And I'm sorry that that's happening to you, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that to you.
So at this point, she begins to tear up for some reason. This is all too much for her.
Can I please get home? I'm just trying to go home. It's been a long day.
Walk up the stairs.
You can walk out. I'm not taking up any of your space or time. You have all the space in the world. Please go.
I'm a government agent.
That's okay.
Stairs now.
No, I don't need to.
By the power vested in me by the government, you will use the stairs.
You do.
I don't. You need to get off the medication that you're on. Can you please go?
I'm on 0 medication right now.
Okay, then put down the drink, please.
You're
Can you go?
crazy. There's no drink. What drink are you talking about?
The one that you drank before you got on the elevator. Your dog must want to go sit to the bathroom. You have trash to take out.
Trying to do.
Okay, you're not though.
I swear to God. Are we doing this?
Can you back up off of me? Because if you put your hands on me, I'm going to call the police
stairs.
on you.
Go on the stairs.
I'm trying to go. Please back up.
I'm a government.
I do not care, but if you put your hands on me, I'm going to call the police. Can you see this? Do you see this? I just want somebody to. I'm just trying to get on the elevator.
She's crazy. There's stairs.
I'm gonna call the police if you do not stop.
Stairs in
If
this
you
place,
try to barricade me, I am going to call the police.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to call the police.
You need to go.
Can somebody stand here with me, please? This girl's like irate. Like she's making me nervous. She's lunging at me with her dog. Please stop.
She's also walking around pretty darn well on that broken foot.
Please stop. I'm trying to go home.
I'm lunging at you with your dog.
Did she not? Did you? Am I bugging? Like, I have the whole video. I've been just trying to go home.
This is bad. This is really bad. This is super bad.
You're causing a disturbance. We live here. Everybody lives here.
This is bad.
I'm just trying to go home. Thank you.
You're not going in there.
Yes, I am. And if you touch me, I'm going to call the police on you.
No. You want to go war?
All right. Well, I'm calling the police now.
Stay there.
Okay. I'm going to call the police now.
So apparently in the end, she decided that protecting and controlling access to this elevator was way more important than the objective she had in coming all the way down to the lobby with the wheelbarrow full of trash in the first place. So I guess she'll just be going back to her room and trying again another time. So obviously this racked up millions of views on TikTok. Everybody wanted to know what happened. She got bugged for a follow-up. A couple of days later, she posted the following video where she started to explain exactly what was going on here, because if you're anything like me, this made absolutely no sense at all from the get-go. Completely insane behavior that seems to make no logical sense.
First of all, I've lived in this apartment for a month. I moved in February 23rd of last month this year. So I haven't even been here like 33, 36 days, okay? Just gonna keep that in mind. Second of all, this is a luxury apartment. Like, they just built these. So it's been a year that these have been built and I just moved in. I don't know how long that lady has been here, but I know that she has had some complaints. So
maybe the strange men banging on her door day after day reported her.
I'm just not risking what me and my boyfriend have worked so hard for a 2-second altercation that could lead to something really bad. For the people that are like, oh, you're being a Karen, or you're bickering back and forth, oh, how I would have just pushed through and did that. We don't have cameras like that. I was protecting myself by recording. I was disrespected so bad in the beginning. And that is why I started recording, because if I had put my hands on her, or if she'd put her hands on me, or she had tried to attack me with her dog, I had it on camera. Not only just that, but like, I'm not dealing with that no. We signed a whole lease on like that, so they can go figure that out if they
The very next day, as promised, she uploaded a longer video explaining everything that had happened afterward, when she called the police, what they did, what the office had said about this woman. And keep in mind that in this last video, we just learned that the woman had multiple complaints against her from the same apartment complex already.
So let's start from the beginning. Saturday night, I had just gotten out of work. I had gotten out of work late. I was supposed to get out at 7. I didn't get out until 7:45. Like I said in the other video, I don't live too far from my job. So it took me no time to get to my apartment. It was just, I was in a rush to go home. I'd been working. I went to work the night before, got out at 1 a.m., went to sleep, woke up just to go back to work. I got out late. It was a long day. It was a long, long day. So feet kicking, trying to go home to shower, relax. Click the button, and as soon as I click the button, the elevator starts coming down. Which 9 times out of 10, if you click the button and the elevator's not moving and it comes down, there's a 9 times out of 10 chance that there's nobody in there, because it would have already been coming down. So when it comes down, the door opens and I see the dog in the wagon first. So I back up and to give her space to get off, because I seen she had the wagon and the dog, and I greeted the dog. Sorry, 1 second. So after I backed up and I had acknowledged the dog, like I had backed up and I was like, oh, he's cute. And as soon as I didn't even get to finish my sentence, and she was like, can you back up? And I was taken aback by it, as I was like, who are you talking to? And she's like, you see, I'm trying to do something, like, get out the way, da-da-da. And I'm like, mind you, where I am standing in the video is how far I've moved back for her to get out. So I'm just like confused. I'm like, okay, well, you have space to go. Do you need help? No, I don't. You can move, you can go take the stairs. And then she starts going off. She's threatening me. So as soon as that happened, I took out my phone and I started recording. For people who are like, oh, you were talking too long. Like I said in the last video, maybe I was talking too long, maybe I wasn't. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not taking the stairs. Call it petty, call it what you want. I'm not taking the stairs.
I mean, maybe it's petty, but it's also, a matter of self-respect to stand up for oneself when someone else is clearly feeling self-entitled. And I mean, this woman obviously doesn't get told no by a whole lot of people very often. These tactics of hers work probably most of the time, which is why she does it, and why she got so flustered and upset at the idea of someone standing up to her.
I pay way too much money to be taking the stairs in my own apartment just because some entitled woman says so. I would have no problem taking the stairs if it really was to take her that long. I would have had no problem asking her, which I did ask her for help, if she needed help. Off the rip, she didn't even see my face before she was like, get out my way, going off, but then proceeded not to move. It was this big thing that she had to get off of the elevator but never moved. So as time goes on and the video goes on, once it ended, I did call the police, which she was still at the elevator. She opened it, closed it, opened it again, and at that point I'm calling the police, and as soon as I put it on speaker, she went back up the floors.
I didn't actually expect to be right about this, but she actually was so dedicated, this woman, to gatekeeping access to this elevator that she opted to go back up after several more minutes rather than try to take the trash out. Maybe she was hiding from the cops because she knew she was in the wrong. I don't know.
Now, for people who are asking, did I get on the elevator? Yes, I got on the elevator. Nobody's punking me into walking up the stairs. Also, there were like comments. They were just like, the comments are kind of crazy. Yeah, sis was on her. And no, I really don't care how anybody feels. If they think that I could have just took the stairs to avoid confrontation, I'm not taking the stairs, and nor would you. Especially if someone disrespected you like that. No, I'm not. About 10 minutes later, the police did come, and I did have a conversation with them. They took the video, they filed the report. I was gonna file that report regardless with the office, with the police, because I live in the same wing as her. The building's huge. We live in wings, and there's certain stairways, there's certain elevators. We have to take the same elevator. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna see her again. And I don't know if that was just a drunken haze or whatever she's going through. I'm not gonna chance finding out, because my reaction just might not be the same the next time. You guys with the rude comments and the, oh, you're both Karens, and that's weird because you just don't have to comment, you know? And for the people, there has been people who have messaged me on TikTok and on Instagram, and they very positive things, very positive people.
I don't, personally, maybe I'm crazy, but I don't really feel like OP was being a Karen at all. I don't really understand where those people would have drawn that from. Like, what? Because she argued back with this person because she didn't let her just walk all over her because she was clearly drunk and belligerent and feeling herself. How does that make you a Karen to like argue with someone? I wouldn't have any material if no one ever argued with anyone. Okay, so here's the part of that video where she talks about the office and the update from that angle.
And for the update about the office, I did see the office this morning. The people at my office are super nice, and they were very respectful and very understanding. They are going through their own process with the situation and figuring it out from there. If I see her, I'm going to keep my distance, and that's just that. She has a history of doing this since being here, so that's between them. But yeah.
Now, apparently other people agreed with me that this was not the best update in the world. It wasn't very satisfying and didn't give us the catharsis that we needed. So people kept haranguing her about giving a better update until she did. And this was just 4 days ago.
The office, I went to the office. So the incident happened Saturday night. I posted the video Sunday morning, went to the office Monday morning. When I went to the office, we had a long conversation, showed the video. They are going to address it with their legal team, and they're going to figure it out. It's out of my hands. That's between them. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. She currently still lives in the building because I saw her yesterday. We did not exchange words, and that's it. I feel like there's something else I needed to address.
Wow. So in answer to the actual question, what happened to this lady? The answer appears to be not a whole lot. It sounds like the police didn't do anything. I suppose, what are they supposed to do, right? A lot of these, incidents are arguments, and it's not illegal to argue or be obnoxious. But it does sound like the apartment complex itself has gotten their legal team involved, and they're going to try to take some action, maybe on the back of not only this incident, but several other incidents that this woman has apparently been reported for. I did find it a little strange that the internet didn't come for this woman. She, is in terms of internet justice, she goes entirely unpunished. No one tried to find out who she was, despite someone even tagging, Tizzy Ent, the TikTok guy who finds all these people. Somebody tagged him, and he didn't get on top of it either, even though he acknowledged the video, so he's seen it. He didn't really want to get on top of it either. And I started to wonder why that might be, because normally he's the first guy to find people like this, or one of the first at least. And I think it might have had something to do with another short video that OP posted right before the one that we just watched.
Okay, final thing. I did not expect I did not expect the video to get 1.7 million views, and that's crazy. But with that being said, that woman, please don't go out of your way to ruin her life or find her job or do any of that. I'm not okay with that. I kind of just posted it. I never thought it would, like I said, I never thought it would get there. I thought it would be like a local thing. It'd get 200, maybe 1,000 views.
Really? You thought this absolute banger of a video you recorded, a 6-minute symphony of Karen behavior, was going to get 1,000 views on TikTok? I doubt it. I think you knew what was going to happen.
And everybody be like, all right, she's crazy. Did not think it would get 1.7 million. But if she acts like that in her normal life all the time, she's going to ruin her own business opportunities and careers and things around her. I don't want that. If that's going to happen to her, that needs to happen because of her, not because I posted her online and everybody went and she's going to do it on her own. So yeah. Thank you again for all the people who have been nice and messaging me and saying nice things, and just continue spreading positivity and love, and be happy.